Why, hello everyone, it's Jolly Blue Giant, and welcome back to another Destiny video. Today is going to be about factions and what is currently the best method, post-April update, of leveling them up. Now, there's really not much time left to do so, but I felt as if this would be a good video for people who just want something to do until Rise of Iron is released next month. It's important to note too that this method does not involve the turning in of any materials. That is by far the easiest way to rank up your factions, but for people who might be running a little bit low on materials, this is an alternative way you can do through PvE. Now, depending on what kind of person you are, you might want to do it one way or a different way, but I felt as if the most efficient and best way of getting it done is by doing patrols, believe it or not. Patrols will actually give you more reputation points per hour than any other method currently out there, and the reason why this is because they buffed it quite extensively since the April update. So I'm here today to show you the patrols to do, the ones not to do, as well as some tips and tricks I learned along the way. You guys ready? And go! So, for those of you who need a reminder, the patrol areas open up on each destination as you progress along the game. These are areas you can just go and explore and just do whatever you want, but generally there's going to be these beacons you can pick up and complete certain tasks in order to gain reputation. And for each of these beacons, you'll generally get 20 to 25 points of reputation just by completing them. Some of these are easy to do, some of these are a little bit more difficult and take a long time. These are the ones that you should be looking out for. This is by far the easiest one. It's the kill everything, kill anything patrol. You basically go anywhere you want in the entire patrol area, and you just kill enemies in order to gain enough progress in order to complete the patrol. Then you'll be rewarded with 20 reputation points for your efforts. And for number 2, we have the scan something patrol, where you simply go to a different area, pull your ghost out, and scan something until it is completed. Then you'll be rewarded with 25 points. And for number 3, we have the survey patrol. It looks like a little circle with a lightning bolt in it. For this one, the ghost will direct you to the designated area, and you just sort of stand somewhere and survey and collect data, and that's it. For this, you get 25 points. And this is the last of the 4 you should be looking out for. It's the kill target. It looks like a little soccer ball or football depending on where you live. The ghost will guide you to somewhere else in the patrol area, and all you have to do is kill a major. And this is another one where you get rewarded with 25 points. And now for the ones I would recommend you stay away from. For the first of the 3 you might want to steer clear of is the Energy Burst Patrol. And this one might be a little bit more subjective to each person. Personally, I don't like doing it because sometimes when I'm doing it, all of a sudden I'll miss the energy burst by just that much and I have to restart by going back around. But for this one, you usually have to hop on your Sparrow, go around the map collecting these energy bursts in order to reach 100%. And you'll be rewarded with 25 points. And for the second patrol I recommend not doing is the Salvaging of Materials. This is either when you have to kill specific classes of enemies or specific enemies and classes in order to have things drop for you to collect. It can be frustrating because sometimes they'll send you to kill certain enemies that are just not in that area, and it usually takes a long time to do. But if you do choose to complete it, you are rewarded with 20 reputation points for your efforts. And last but not least is the Taken one. Don't ever do the Taken one. It takes several minutes to complete. You have to go to some bizarre area and you have to kill some boss at the end. It takes way too long and too much effort for the 25 points of reputation you get for it. So that's it for my recommendations on the ones to do and the ones not to do. But now for some tips and tricks I learned along the way. So it's important to know that you cannot use a Vanguard reputation booster in order to gain more reputation per hour. However, this doesn't really affect much in comparison to, per se, popping one before doing a bunch of heroic strikes. You will earn double the amount of reputation by popping a reputation booster before heroic strikes. However, you're still going to earn more by doing the patrols. For instance, I was able to go to Venus and earn 200 points of reputation within 15 minutes. And this is opposed to getting 120 points of reputation by using a booster in a heroic strike, which usually takes about 12 minutes. Now comes the fun and a little bit more interesting part. We're going to do some dreaded math to do a comparison. If within 15 minutes of doing patrols I was able to obtain 200 reputation points, that means in an hour I might be able to obtain 800. And if I'm able to get 120 points by doing a heroic strike in 12 minutes, that means for doing 5 in an hour, I can probably get around 600. However, if you're wearing an item that gives you more of a reputation boost, or if you're in a Vanguard streak, that's going to change a little bit, so I'm going to round the number to about 650. So that brings it to about 800 versus 650, depending on what kind of activity you do. However, you can actually earn 3 times as much per hour in the patrols because you can use 3 fire team members in order to do them. It doesn't matter who in your fire team gets a patrol done, everyone gets the same exact amount of reputation, which means it is possible within an hour to get up to 2,400 points of reputation. And this is just shy of the 2,500 needed to go up 1 full rank, which means that just by doing patrols in a team of 3, you might be able to go up a full rank in just over an hour. The downside to this though is that it's extremely tedious to do these same things over and over. But hey, that's what Destiny's always been about, am I right? Anyways guys, that's my video for you. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Have a good one. P.S. Make sure you're doing your daily bounties as well. And